video, we're going to go through the unboxing, setup, and, I don't know, a little bit of a show through or review, if you like, of the LEDs that I've bought. Now, I have supplied links in the description, guys, for England and America, guys, so you guys can purchase your LEDs as much as you want. These are like 5-meter ones, so you can cut them down or whatever. But first, in the box, guys, we've got the transformer. Now, this is just a bog standard transformer for the UK, and digging in further into the packaging, you will find another little transformer. Actually, this is to actually control the colour of the LEDs and pick up the signal from the remote. So this is more called the controller, if you like, and it also has the IR blaster on it, as you will see in a minute. Now, pulling out there, we have the LEDs inside a shielded case. And there is a transformer. Now here's a close-up. As you can see, what I'm pointing at there is the LED receiver, or the IR receiver, sorry. And next to that we have the bit where you will connect your LEDs. Further into the packaging, you'll find a nice plastic reel with your 5-meter strip of LEDs round inside it very nicely to try and take care of them in transit. As you can see, they're very nicely coiled up there. Looks great. So I didn't really know where I wanted to put them, but then I realised I had this 55-inch 4K TV sat right next to me on the floor, so let's put them behind that. And also, if you guys would like to see a review of this 55-inch 4K TV, or just have my views on 4K, then please tell me in the comment section down below, guys, and leave a like rating on the video, guys. It always helps me out. So the first thing you want to start doing is unravelling your LEDs, as you can see I'm doing here. But don't worry, they don't really get tangled up. They're not sort of cable that gets tangled. But then the second thing you need to do is find a decent place to mount your transformer or your controller. Now this TV is going to be eventually mounted on the wall, so if I mounted it just on the back, it would prohibit me from doing so. So I found this little recess which was perfect for mounting it, so I put a little bit of double-sided sticky on the back. It fits nicely in this recess, and I didn't think the actual flap that would cover that hole would actually get back over the top, but it did. It fit back over absolutely great, so we're absolutely perfect on that front. I can mount my TV on the wall, and we are all set to go with the cables coming out the side just there. Awesome! Now the next thing to do, guys, is peel back the M3 adhesive sticky on the back of the LEDs, and then just simply apply the LEDs to the surface. Now you may want to use a bit of common sense and see what sort of surface the M3 sticky will apply to. It applies to wood and plastic, that's worked fine in both my cases, but it may not apply to the material that you guys are using, so I would, kind of check that out first and just think to yourself, will something sticky stick to this material, or is it going to fall off over time? But now all the fun and games have stopped because you've come to your first corner and you do not know how to tackle it. Now, this is the best way I found, guys. If you just put it round the first corner and the second corner and then get your two fingers and pinch it together and try and make some sort of like a tent sort of shape like that, that seems to be the best way I have sort of tackled corners with LEDs. If you guys have got any other suggestions, then please feel free to let me know in the comment section down below, guys. So this, guys, is a quick example of why I said you shouldn't tear off all of the M3 sticky right at the start. As you can see here, I'm trying to thread the LEDs through the back of the TV stand. Now, if the LEDs had been sticky, this would have been a near impossibility, but because I was tearing off the stickiness as I was going along, I'm not going to have the issue, as I can just, re-tear it to create stickiness and not tear it if I don't want stickiness, if you catch my drift. So as you can see here, I've almost made my full loop around the TV. I'm almost right back at the start, guys, and you guys are probably thinking, you've got loads of LEDs left over, what are you going to do with them? Well, guys, you simply just take your scissors and cut them. It's as simple as that. Just cut them, guys. There should be like 4 little metal marks. If you cut along those metal marks, you should be absolutely fine. So now comes the point, guys, where you need to connect up the LEDs to the transformer. Now there is an arrow on each side, the transformer side and the LED. You need to make sure you flip them over and get them the arrow to the arrow, otherwise you're going to short out your LEDs and you do not want to do that. So there you go, guys. As you can see, I've connected them up. It's looking all sexified, and let's give it a test. All we need to do now is just connect the transformer to the power, and we'll get the remote out and see if it works, guys. Well, there you go, guys. Here's me using the remote to change the colours of the LEDs. Everything's looking sexy. I've done a pretty neat job of it. All the lines are straight. Let's turn the lights off and see how it looks, because I want to see what this TV is going to look like when it's actually mounted on the wall. I think it's going to look fairly sexy. Right, so guys, as you can see, this looks absolutely awesome. We've got a very even glow around the 3 visible edges of the TV, guys. It turned out perfect, so I can't wait to get this thing mounted on the wall and see what it looks like. I think it's going to look absolutely awesome, guys. If you guys want to see a review of this Samsung 55-inch 4K TV, then please make sure you smash that like button below, guys, and tell me in the comment section down below. I really do hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If it did help you, also smash it a extra like rating and a share. That will be absolutely awesome, guys. I will see you in my next video.